And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's contest between the Smiths Falls Junior Bears and the Carleton Place Junior Canadians. I'm your host, Greg McDonald, and I'm here with my co-host, none other than the voice of the Ottawa Valley, Mr. Brad Eady. Brad, what are your thoughts on tonight's contest?
It's going to be a good game. The last game there, Smith Falls played on Sunday in Renfrew. It was a tight game. Both Renfrew and played good. Sorry played a good game, and their top players from Smith Falls were playing really well.
Absolutely, and the most recent contest on Thursday featured the Smith Falls Junior Bears in this first of the home-and-home series, taking the first matchup 2-1 against the Junior Canadians. So the Junior Canadians will be looking to even the score this evening. We're here for the Battle of Highway 15, which plans on being a physical contest. In the first game, there was a lot of back-and-forth physical play. Smith Falls did come out on top, but Charlie LaRock was definitely fantastic between the pipes for the Junior Canadians, Brad.
Yeah, he's been playing good. He's where's the other? He's drafted there by the battalions there. He's the 2023 sixth-round, 117 overall pick.
Absolutely, and the North Bay Scouts have been out to watch some of his fantastic play. Mr. LaRock certainly not overshadowed, but equaled by his counterpart, Mr. Ty Ferguson, who gets the start and goal tonight for the Junior Canadians. Ty's having yet another fantastic season. Ty's actually played a couple of games in the CCHO for the Carleton Place Canadians and even posted one shutout, Brad. So Ty definitely is looking to cement his mark to even up this home-and-home series.
Yeah, Ty's been playing really well. I do the music for the Junior A, and he's been playing really well. It's a tough league there in the Junior A this year. It's always tight every year.
Absolutely. So Mr. Ferguson gets the go and nets for the Junior Canadians. And Matthew gets the second start in a row, as he will be looking to get back-to-back wins against the Junior Canadians. Matthew Sari also victorious this past Sunday, as Brad mentioned, in Renfrew. So Matthew Sari looking to extend his win streak to 3 games. We'll have the call momentarily, fans. Thank you once again for tuning into Flow Sports. Brad, any last words before we get started here?
It's going to be a good game there. It's Smith Falls there. They're playing better recently in the last couple of months. They were at the bottom the last couple weeks into the season there, and they just start playing good.
Absolutely. So stay tuned, fans, and thank you once again for joining us here on Flow Sports. We're back here for a second intermission here at the Carleton. And we're back here for a second intermission here at the Carleton Place Arena. 1-1 after 2 periods of play between the Smith Falls Junior Bears and the Carleton Place Junior Canadians. As promised, ladies and gentlemen, I have Mr. Brad Eady, none other than the voice of the Ottawa Valley, here with thoughts on his second period. Brad, give us your thoughts on everything.
That was a good second period for Smith Falls. They were the better team in that period. I don't think Carleton Place had their legs in the first half of the period.
Definitely not. Smith Falls maintained that aggressive forechecking that they're so known for. Jonathan Sondecker leading the charge there with some excellent scoring opportunities. Smith Falls did tie it up there with a great goal by William Burns, which is assisted by Sam Beauchamp. Brad, talk to me more about Ty Ferguson for the Junior Canadians. With the shot so lopsided, he's definitely what's keeping the Junior Canadians in this one.
Yeah, Ty's been playing fantastic tonight. He had about, 13 shots that period, and it was a couple of them were big saves he made, like the one there near the end of the period where he was on his back doing the snow angel. I thought that was in, but he got a piece of that. I can't tell because I'm on the other side of the rink. We're on the other side of the rink, so.
Certainly Ty Ferguson proving to be beyond resourceful there and finding any way to make that save, keeping the Junior Canadians in this one. We're going to look at more or less a third period. What does Carleton Place need to do to come out with a W here?
They need to get their legs going. They need to have a good start to the period. Start on time. Don't wait till the 10-minute left of the period. Start at the puck drop there at the second period, at the third period.
And Brad, I'll ask you the same question for the Smith Falls Junior Bears. that forechecking that we saw Sunday night in Renfrew, again on Thursday in Smiths Falls, and here again tonight. What do the Junior Bears need to do to come out on top?
Just keep playing how they were in the second period. They had an awesome second period. They were shooting, they had their legs, and they got a goal out of it.
Absolutely, and the Battle of Highway 15 certainly proving to be everything it's lived up to. I guess you can consider this round 3. Round 1 was Thursday night in Smiths Falls, where the Junior Bears came out on top 2-1. And then last night in CCHL action, the Carleton Place Canadians were the ones that were victorious 4-3 in overtime. And now here this evening in Carleton Place, it's 1-1. Brad, any players you want to talk about in particular here that are catching your eye? I know, being the voice of the Ottawa Valley, you've been following hockey your entire life. Is there anybody on either roster there that's really catching your eye tonight?
Let's see here. Besides the goalie, I know both goalies are playing good. The goalie there, the goal scorer there, Burns for Smith Falls, he's been catching my eye. And basically the whole team for Smith Falls, they were playing a good game. They're out shooting us by 11 shots, and they're just playing a team game. We just need to find our legs. Carleton Place has to find their legs for the third period, and hopefully they can get the game winner and get insurance.
You want to talk to us about what's going on in the National Hockey League there for all of our fans tuning in?
Yeah, okay. What do we got here? We got Minnesota. They won 2-1 over Vancouver. And then we got Boston 1-0 over the Rangers, 5 minutes left in the second. And then the Devils 4-2 over Columbus. And Columbus blowing a 5-0 lead over my Leafs there the other night.
Absolutely. And Mr. Sondecker, I can definitely state as a witness, he was highly into that matchup, being a Columbus, Ohio native, and he was very excited that his Blue Jackets came out on top. I wanted to steal the microphone as my Montreal Canadiens are up 2-0 on the New York Islanders there with a minute 44 left to go in the second period. None other than Josh Anderson picking up his second goal of the season. Very exciting. Flyers are up 1-0 on the Red Wings there with 13:25 left the second period, and I'd be remiss if I didn't return the mic for the voice of the Ottawa Valley, getting a call. Favorite NHL team?
Yeah, my favorite team is the Leafs, and they up 5-0. Hopefully they don't blow the 5-0 lead like Columbus did the other night. And then we got Winnipeg 3-0 over Colorado, my second team. Greg didn't know that. And then who else is still playing here? We got 1-0 Nashville over Washington over a struggling Ovi who only has 5 goals this year. And then Dallas over St. Louis 2-1. And then coming up in the next 15 minutes, we got Arizona and Buffalo at 9 o'clock. Arizona's been playing good hockey. And then they got the Battle of the 04 Cup Final at 10, Calgary-Tampa. And then the really red-hot both teams, Edmonton and Florida. Edmonton's been playing really good since the coaching change. And Seattle and the Los Angeles Kings at 10 o'clock as well. Kings are playing well hockey there.
Absolutely. Some very exciting action all throughout the National Hockey League here. And we'll just switch over briefly to see what's going on in the Eastern Ontario Junior Hockey League this evening. I know the Battle of Highway 15 definitely takes priority there, but in other action, we're all tied up with my former team, the Charlotte Rebels, who are hosting the scorching hot 20 wins and 5 losses they King to Castleman. It's scoreless after 2 periods of play, as the Charlotte Rebels are certainly putting in a fantastic effort here tonight. That's it for tonight's action. That's the out-of-town scores for you. Brad, any final thoughts here as we get ready for an exciting third period of play?
Yes. Carleton Place has to get going there. They have to start on time. Don't wait till the 5 or 10 minute mark of the third period. And they got to start scoring their power plays. They're 0 for 2. And Smith Falls just keep playing how they are. They're 1 for 3 in the power play. They're out shooting Carleton Place. They're playing a good team game. Back to Greg.
They don't call him the voice of the Ottawa Valley for nothing, fans. I can safely state this man's literally seen over 12 hours of hockey today. He's a rink rat, and he knows his stuff. So feel free to join us momentarily for an exciting third period of action here on Full Sports.
I was watching a game there earlier at the Kavanaugh Sensplex in Kinburn, and my neighbor, his son, was playing against the Stittsville Rams, and I seen the most beautiful goal. He did the toe drag and deked the goalie out with a spinorama.
Fantastic there, and a great shout out there for local minor hockey is the voice of the Ottawa Valley doesn't just follow the junior ranks, but he's already scouting the new prospects coming up, and a great nice shout out there. Thanks again for joining us here for a second intermission there. I'll be back momentarily for the call of the third period action here. Thank you again for tuning into Full Sports.
You start it, and then
And we're back here for the final thoughts on this game here. Exciting action, 2-1 here as the Carleton Place Junior Canadians are victorious over the Smith Falls Junior Bears. I'm here with my co-host, the voice of the Ottawa Valley, Brad Eady. Brad, your final thoughts on tonight's game?
Yes, it was a good game. Carleton Place came out. I said they get a goal within the first 10 minutes, and they did. They didn't get insurance, but they got the second goal. That was big. And the Smith Falls Bears, they played a good game. They tried their hardest to come back in the last 10 minutes. They just, Ferguson, man, he played an excellent second half of the period.
Did he ever? He certainly warrants the first star of the game here. Ty Ferguson making some spectacular saves, robbing William Burns on one point with a glove save, and then in the final moments, absolutely robbing Nathan Seed point blank in the slot. Fantastic back and forth action. Brad, final thoughts?
Excellent game. Excellent game for the boys. Ty played good. The boys stepped it up for the third period. We have our score clock guy here. He says it was a good game tonight. And who got the goal there? I didn't know who got my thing's not working here, but do you know who got the third goal?
Joe Devlin, the hometown boy, gets the winning goal there for the Junior Canadians. And we'll see you again next time, folks. Thanks for tuning in.
Guys in Renfrew tomorrow night, me and Greggy. Join us on the Renfrew versus Ottawa Golden Knights at 7 o'clock.
Yes, sir.